Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Kath has kindly asked me to say a few words to you with regards to my favourite Bible verse. It got me thinking, and as I sat down to dwell on what my favourite Bible verse was, it came to me that I haven't got a verse in mind that I could use today to talk to you about. But what I thought I would do is talk to you about something that is quite close to my heart, and that is the poem Footprints. I'm sure most of us are very familiar with the poem of Footprints, but just to put those of you that don't know it thoroughly in the picture, it's basically about a guy who's walking along the beach. During his life, he sees different parts of his life where there are two sets of footprints, one belonging to him and the other belonging to the Lord. He then starts to see, towards the end of his life, visions where there's only one set of footprints, and he cannot understand why there are only one set of footprints. So he asks the Lord the question, Lord, why is there only one set of footprints? And the Lord replies to him and says, during the worst times of your life, when you are suffering and going through pain, there's only one set of footprints, because at these times I carried you. This poem means an awful lot to me. 5 or 6 years ago, when I was struggling with anxiety and depression, the worst times of my life were mainly feeling alone, feeling undervalued, feeling like there was no one I could talk to, no one I could turn to, and no one where I could feel strength, comfort and support. But that was wrong with me, really, when I look back and see what the situation was now from the future back into the past. All that time, little did I know that the Lord was with me. He was guarding me, keeping me safe. He was strengthening me, but more so, he was carrying me. He took on my burdens. He took on my burdens on the cross, and more so, he took on my burdens during that rough time of my life. But more so, he takes on all of our burdens during our daily lives whenever we feel alone. It's quite easy and quite simple for all of us when everything's going well, when we are happy in ourselves, when we've got friends, when we've got relationships that are working, when our jobs are going well and financially we are well kept. During those times, I think we take the Lord for granted sometimes, and we can actually just feel that we have got it made. But in actual fact, we haven't. And it's during the times where we have nothing that we actually don't appreciate what we do have. And it's during those times that really we need to be thankful and to look and say, Jesus was there during these times. He was our support, he was our strength, and he was our comfort. He will carry us when we are burdened. And the saying, one set of footprints was when he carries us, is actually quite true. We might feel like we are alone at times. We might feel that we are walking the tough, the rough, and the very windy and treacherous journey towards the kingdom. But if we actually come to God through prayer, through dwelling, through asking for forgiveness and asking for support and strength, he will guide us and he will carry us. He knows our failings, but he also knows our weaknesses. And it's those weaknesses that he will strengthen us and he will carry us to get us on the journey to the other side. We will all make mistakes. We will all fall off the path, but he will help us. He will reach out and he will pull us back onto that path as long as it's something we want. Going forward, I just want to think about, just very quickly, about the war that seems to be going on at the moment in Ukraine. Those people that have had to leave their homes, their families, travel miles on foot or by train just to escape the treacherous doings that Putin is putting on their country. It's those people that at this time will feel alone. They will feel that there is only one set of footprints belonging to them, only them, but also maybe their close family. And really, we need to pray for them and support them at this time, knowing that Jesus and our Lord will be there. He will carry them, he will help them on their journey, and he will bring them hopefully to the other side. And hopefully in due course, this war will be over, and looking back, they too will see that the Lord has carried them when they're at their lowest and desolate times of their life. May we all be truly thankful now for what we have. May we realise that those in Ukraine don't have these things right now, and may we help to carry them on our journey together.